Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Vinny, creative director, and today I'm going to run you through how I created this or designed this creative poster. If you are new to this channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video too, make sure to hit the like button to encourage me to be doing more of this graphic design tutorial stuff. So please watch along as we design this creative poster step by step. So I just have to arrange my two images on the canvas, so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to arrange them properly on the canvas. Trying to arrange them properly on the canvas to get the posture or the style that I prefer. So this is how, in my own perspective, I wanted it to look like. So just have to adjust my two images or position them in a way that will give me enough space to add more styles to make the design pop out very nice. So we have to find a good color to match the background. So for now, it's going to be difficult to know the exact color to use, so we just give it any base color to work with. So maybe along the line we find a way around it. So I'll use the main character as a shadow, or should I say a silhouette or something like that for the background. Just duplicate one, make it bigger than all the images, position it at the background. So now you just double click on the image, give it a color so it looks like a shadow behind these two images. This is what I did to give my design a depth. This is what I did to get the depth of my design. So now I just have to position these two images in front of it. So I use the gradient tool to clear the sharp edges of these two images. The gradient tool, I use it to swipe through to get rid of the sharp edges. So now I'm still contemplating with the color of the background. So I think we go with this color and let's see how it works. I'm still not convinced with the color to use for the background, so we just have to choose any color. But maybe once we are still working, idea will come in mind and you get to know the kind of color to use. So I just opened my Illustrator to get some typeface. To get some typeface for the background, because I just don't want my background of the poster to look very raw. So I just have to create something or a typeface for the design. So the font that I use is called a Bebas. I think Bebas. So I just drag it to Photoshop, wait for a while. So now as it comes, you just go double click on the layer to give it a white color. Just position it to the background. let's make it a bit larger. Yeah. So here we duplicate the typeface to occupy the background space to give it more like a texture. Yeah, to give it more like a texture, and also it add a bit of depth to the poster we are designing. So now here I have to reduce the opacity because I just don't want it to show like the background to be strong enough. So I just reduce the opacity to give it some kind of balance so we can work with. So here I'm still trying to find a way around the background color and all that. So I just open my camera raw filter to give it some sort of depth. So this is what we get. I'm still not okay with the color. But let's try something out. So I just use my brush tool to try adding some bright color. So let me add a bright color and let's see if it works. So I set it to the blending mode to screen to see how it will look like. See, I'm still not convinced with the color. So I just give it a hue and saturation on top of the background color, set it to colorize, then I play around with the colors. So I think this color works a bit for me. So let's try and work it out. So with the same typeface, I just want to design the title that I want to use for the poster. So for this instance, we just go with the live band. So I just arrange this font or the typeface here in Adobe Illustrator. So I just drag it back to Photoshop. Let's change the color of the typeface. So I give it a gradient color. Okay, so here I have to adjust them because I want a space on the poster. So let's give the typeface a gradient. So I have this kind of gold yellowish color I mostly use on my design. So I just try this same color on the live band poster. So let's add some additional typeface. So let's position this well. So I just try changing the fonts. So I give it this an autograph font. I mostly use on my designs. If you have been following me on my Instagram, you will notice how I've been using this kind of font. Still adding some subtext to give the work a bit of balance. We are just trying to make it minimal, not anything plenty. So let's add the date. I think the date of the events. so we are trying to adjust it well. So I just want to change the background, the texture. I think reducing it and making it more, I think, visible for the viewer's attention, I think it's quite okay. So let's reduce the size of the background text. So instead of a big music, we reduce it in a smaller pattern. I'm just trying to give it a smaller pattern. So I think this makes sense now. So I just duplicate the other side to balance the background. So I just duplicate it to balance the background. Okay, so all of these things have been grouped in one, I think, folder. So yeah, I'm just trying to play around the dates. Just trying to play around the date to see how it looks. So yeah, I just added the location of the event. Just the location of the event. So let's play around it and see how best it works. Okay, so I think it's better now. Still playing around with the dates because I was just not cool with the positioning. So I had this curve, let's say a curve shape. Sorry, I didn't show you how I created that one. It was done in Illustrator. It's just the ellipse, then I break it down. So I just bring it to the background. Only to just to spice the vibe. Just to spice the vibe. So I think here it's getting interesting. The design actually is getting into shape. So let's add the time for the event. Where should I place it? Okay, let's rotate it in this way. I think positioning it down here is not bad. Or what do you think? Let me know your comment. Let me know your comments in the comment section, or what you think in the comment section. So guys, if you have been able to follow to this part, I think you have done a great job. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to give this video a like. So here I'm trying to give the images some kind of balance, and also I'm trying to work on their colors to match the color of the design. So I added some kind of depth or details. So we'll bring it to the camera filter. So just play around with the basics to see how it works. So I give you some kind of sharpening. Just play around this. Just play around it. Because it works sometimes. It works differently with every image. So just play around the sliders to see how good it looks to you. So I think this is a bit okay. So let's wait. So finally, so let's give it some kind of sharpening to sharpen the image. Play around it to give the image texture or quality. So the same applies to the guy in the poster. So you balance the colors with the color balance. Keep the curves to match the tones. So let's go to camera filter and also play with the sliders here. Yeah, so let's add some texture, or let's sharpen the image. So with the selective colors, I'm just trying to make all the colors that contribute to the design rich. Just trying to make it rich, or to pop out. So I just have to work around them. Guys, don't mind the sound, as you can hear. So you open the camera raw photo to adjust and balance everything in this poster with the sliders. So let's give it a bit of clarity, reduce the highlights a bit, or you can increase it depending on how you want it to pop out. So I think this is a bit okay. So we'll give it some sharpening. Go to the effect, give it a bit of green. Please don't be pushing your sliders too much or too far extreme. Just play around them. Don't overdo. Don't overdo. Just play around them. So here I'm trying to add some texture. So let's reduce the opacity. So yeah, I duplicated the texture. That's a dotted pattern. Then I reduce the opacity. So I'm trying to adjust everything. I want my design to have enough space. I don't want everything to be congested. So guys, this is how come I designed this very poster. Thank you. Thank you for watching with me to this very end. Thank you.